Good evening, YouTube. Mike Machines here. I just did the track bar on my 2002 F-250, and I've seen videos online, but I'm going to do one to just cover a few things I think they've missed. First things, this is what you're going to need to do your repair and replace, or remove and replace. You're going to need a strong impact wrench, really strong. The bolts are torqued to 369 foot-pounds. So this thing is 450 foot-pounds. You're going to have it on its high setting. You're going to need a 30 millimeter socket. Preferably use an impact, because you're going to have to do some heavy-duty hammering on there. You're going to need a pry bar, small pry bar. You're going to need a needle nose pliers. You're going to need a 1/2-inch socket ratchet. You're going to need a rubber mallet. You're going to need a big motivator, a 3 or 4 pound steel mallet. You're going to need a pickle fork, and you're going to need a torque wrench, and on that torque wrench is a 21 millimeter, and I'm going to show you what you're going to need that for. This is the old one. If you look here, the rubber was all blown out on this thing, so I just dropped it out. I bought one with the inserts, the bushings already in it, instead of trying to press these out and press new ones in. It just seemed to be a quicker fix, and it was only about $50, $55. Okay, so this is what you need to do. So I've got a 6-inch, sorry about, let me turn the headlight off and see how this looks. No, you can't see anything without the headlight. Okay, so I'm gonna put the headlight on, I'm gonna hold it like this. Okay, so this is the 30 millimeter. I have a special bracket here because I have a 6-inch lift on the truck. Okay, so you're going to take that 30 millimeter out. You're going to have to put your torque wrench, not your torque wrench, your impact wrench at its highest setting to get that sucker off, because that is on tight, 370 foot-pounds, 369. Okay, you're going to have to drop your steering linkage to your pitman arm. This is 21 millimeters. So you'd use the needle nose to take that cotter pin out. You're going to take that nut off, and you're going to use your pickle fork to pry this loose, because you're going to go down here. You're not going to be able to get to this bolt because your steering linkage is in the way. You see that? Let me get the headlamp. Let me see. Okay. There. You see how that's in the way? So you have to drop that down. Then you can get to this 30 millimeter bolt. I'm sorry, it's dusk right now, so it's hard to film. I need the headlight. Okay, so you have to get that one out then. So 1, 2, 3. And then what you're going to do, you're going to put it back. The only thing I removed, like I said, I had to take the steering linkage off the pitman arm here. Let me get that. There we go. I had to take the steering linkage off the pitman arm. I left all the other, I left the tie rods, I left everything else attached. And I really didn't have to massage the bar too much to get it in there. Some guys were saying they had to use straps, they had to use a come-along to pull their suspension back together again, their steering linkage. I didn't have to do that. What I did was, you're gonna have to use your big motivator to get the old bar out, because it's gonna be jammed in there pretty tight. So you bang it out up here, you bang it out down here, and then you're gonna have to do it in reverse, the same thing. You're gonna have to bang it in and bang it in, and then I use the rubber mallet. I use the rubber mallet here just to fine adjust the loops on the track bar so that I could start the bolts in there. And then I used I use my little pry bar to get it exactly in there so that I could get them fitted. One thing to remember, if you look up, let me go to this one. Let's see if you can see it on here. No, I'm gonna go around here. Let me see. Make sure when you put the nuts on, they have little keepers on there that go into the frame. There's little hooks. Make sure you put them in while you're starting that thing up. So you won't have to hold it back here. You'll just use the impact wrench and drive them in. There's one on the other side, but I probably won't be able to get it just because of the light situation right now with it being almost dark. So that's pretty much it. 1, 2, 3. And like I said, I just bought the track bar with the bushings in it, and I just swapped it out and put it back in. I didn't have to do anything else other than drop those 230 millimeter bolts and drop the steering linkage from the pitman arm. And then you have to put it back on and make sure you put your, let me see if you can see it. Put the cotter pin back in. This is torqued to 66 foot-pounds on the 2002. I think 99 through 2002. It's 66 foot-pounds. And then this bad boy, come on, the 30 millimeters are 369 foot-pounds. Well, that's everything. Mike Machines out.